AG12, welcome back to my episode of Is It Worth It? So the episode we got this cool move right here, and basically what these are some wireless headphones. You can see all three of these right here are from the same exact brand, which is Anker Sound Core. So in the bottom right here we do have the Anker Q20. Right here on the left side we have the Anker Q30. And the top one right here we have the Q35. And all these headphones are actually very similar, but for the Q30 and Q35, they actually have a lot more functionality that's on here. But there is a functionality that the Q30 and the Q35 does not have, that the Q20 does have. So I'm going to turn around to the back to show you guys the different specs that's on here first. So when you guys look at the Q20, right here they probably got all the different specs. So that is the Q20. I'll show you guys what the inside looks like in a second. I want to show you guys the other specs for the other one first. So right here we have the Q30. You can see they probably got all the different specs that's on here. So for Q30, they have a multi-mode noise cancellation technology where you can control it on the headphone or the app. And here are the three different modes. So transport, indoor, and outdoor. And then bottom right here, we see they probably got some more specs as well. So that is the Q30. Right here, we have the Q35. You can see they actually have very similar specs that's on here. On the bottom right here, they probably got some more specs and features that's on here. So that is the Q35. Let me actually check out each one to show you guys what it actually looks like first. So we'll start with the Q20 right here. You can see this is what the packaging looks like. So they probably got a little baggie right here. And they probably got an aux cord and also a USB to micro USB cable inside for us to use to recharge the headphone. And then right here we do have the headphone, so let's take it out. So once you guys take out the headphone, this is what the product looks like. So you can see it definitely has a foldable design on here, which is the same as the other two that I'm about to show you guys in a second. When you guys look at the button controls on here, they have an NC button, a power button, and we have the aux output and the output for you guys to recharge the power here. And right here the play and pause button and the plus and minus button as well. And when you guys flex the headphone, it's actually very flexible. And for the top part right here and also the earpiece right here, they actually have a very nice memory foam pad. So that will actually give you guys all day comfort and support once you guys do put it on. And for all these headphones, it does give you guys the option to extend this part right here to make it shorter or longer based on your own preference. So like I mentioned, for this headphone right here, it gives you guys a base up technology option that the other one does not have. But the thing that this headphone does not have that the other two does have is the fact that it lets you guys connect it on the Sound Core app. And also for this one does not have the transparency mode. So if you guys want that option, the Q30 and Q35 have that option available. And then for the one that we got right here is a blue one, but they have this available in other colors as well. Same thing for the other two headphones I'm about to show you guys. So if you guys want the other ones, you definitely want to do your own research to see which one you prefer. So that is everything that's on the headphone right here. Let me actually put it on to show you guys what it actually looks like. Alright, so once you guys put it on, this is what the product looks like. And once you guys put on the headphone, it definitely has a little bit of like a noise isolation on here. And we didn't even turn on the product yet. Once you guys do turn on the product, it will activate the noise cancellation technology on here. And if you guys are curious about how to turn on the bass up technology, let me show you guys. So first thing I'm going to do is turn on the product here first. Alright, so I got it on. So first thing I'm going to do is play the song first. And then once you guys play the song, the way how you guys activate the bass up technology is by double tapping on the play button. And once you guys activate the bass up technology on here, it definitely increases the bass. So if you guys want more bass, you guys can turn it on. But if you guys want to turn off the bass, you want to double tap it to turn it off. Let me actually bring the headphone a little bit closer to show you guys what it actually sounds like. So we're going to play the song on here. If you guys double tap it,
bass up. Normal.
so as in here, when you guys use the bass up technology on here, it definitely makes a difference. But obviously it will sound a lot better when you guys use it physically. And if you guys want to activate the NFC option or turn it off, you guys want to press and hold this button.
Off. Noise cancelling.
Alright, so that is everything that's on this headphone right here. Let me show you the next one. So the next one I'll show you guys is this one right here with the Q30. And this is what the case looks like when you guys first get it. Once you guys open up, this is what the inside looks like. So you can see right here we also have the blue one, but like I mentioned, they do have other colors available. But inside they provide you guys a little bag, and inside the bag they provide you guys like the aux cable and also like the USB to USB-C cable then used to recharge the headphone. But let's take out the headphone to show you guys what it looks like and how it works. Alright, so once you guys take it out, this is what the product looks like. So we do have the brand logo on the side, and right here we do have the touch option for you guys to turn on the transparency mode. Then you can also use right here for the NFC option if you guys have like an Android device. But in terms of the way how to design it, it's actually very similar. It is foldable and flexible. So once you guys open up, this is what the product looks like. And do have like the cushion on top and also the earpiece right here to give you guys that all day comfort and support. But you guys can see the way how to design the top part right here is slightly different. They use like a different type of material, like a metal or something. And we see on the side right here, when you guys pull it open, it's very different than the first one I show you guys. And we see on the button option right here, it's slightly different as well. So we have the aux option right here, and we have the play and pause button. We have the plus and minus button for you guys to increase and lower the volume that you can also use to skip the song as well. Whereas for other side right here, we have a USB-C output, and we have the power button right here and the NC button right here. And for the NC button, it gives you guys the option to turn on the transparency mode, the normal mode, or the noise cancellation option. And for all these headphones, they do have the built-in microphone. But the thing about the Q35, they have like an AI noise reduction. So supposedly the microphone that's on there will perform a lot better than the other two I'm showing you guys right now. So that is what the Q30 looks like. Before I show you guys how to actually use it, etc., I want to show you guys the Q35 because it looks very similar. So when you guys open the Q35 headphone, they provide you guys the case as well. But they provide you guys a little bag that provide you guys all these different accessories. So one accessory for the airplane, one aux cable right here that has a play and pause button. And then right here they provide you guys a USB to USB-C cable that you can use to recharge the headphone. And then right here is the case that they provide for you guys for the headphone. So you can see the case that's on here is actually very different. It actually feels a lot more softer and very smooth compared to Q30. But once you guys open up, this is what the product looks like inside. So you can see the way how they designed this headphone is actually very similar to the Q30. So the top part right here, they also have the metal part right here that's very similar. Same thing for the side right here. If you guys extend it, and then once you guys open up, this is what the headphone looks right here. So when you guys look at the button on the side right here, it looks very similar. We have the USB-C output, the power button, the NC button right here. And the other side, we do have the aux option, the play and pause button, the volume up and volume down button. They can also use to skip or go back to the previous song. And on the side right here, we do have the brand logo. But on this side right here, we do have the touch control for you guys to turn on the transparency option. And right here, we do have the NFC option. If you guys do have the Android device, you can use that option. So when you guys put both headphones side by side and turn the Q30 and Q35, you guys notice it actually looks very similar. But the way how they designed the earpiece right here and right here is very different. And once you guys put on the headphone for both of these, the Q35 definitely feels slightly better. But like I mentioned for Q35, there's definitely more functionality that's on here that the Q30 does not have. But definitely for the Q35 have everything on the Q30. So I'm not even going to show you guys the Q30 option because it's the same as this one right here, but for more options. So I'm going to turn on the product first. Alright, so we got connected. So once you guys put it on, this is what the headphone looks like. And this actually looks like on the other side. So if you guys are curious about what the Q30 looks like, it basically looks the same way as this one right here. If you can see where I should put it side by side, you can definitely see that it looks the same. But definitely the first thing, like I mentioned for the headphone right here, for the Q35, it has an auto pause and auto play option once you guys take it off. So I play music on here. If I take it off, it pauses the music, but once I put it back on, it plays it again. And when you guys compare like the audio and the bass that's on here, the Q35 has the same performing audio as the Q30. And like I mentioned for the Q30 and Q35, it gives you guys the option to connect it on the app. So I'm going to turn on the app to show you guys what it actually looks like. Alright, so this is what the app looks like once you guys turn it on. So what you guys see right here is basically the same thing you guys will see for the Q30 headphone. So you guys click on the NC button right here. It basically changed everything on here. And if you guys press on the button right here, they give you guys the option to change everything on here as well. And they give you guys a different mode option that they mentioned earlier for transport, indoor, and outdoor. And they tell you guys what each one is for. So that's what this one does. That's what this one does. And that's what this one does. And on the app right here, show you guys the battery life. And also give you guys like the equalizer option. So we press it right here. You guys can change the equalizer on here. And there's definitely a lot of different options available for you guys. And right here, you can see they give you guys like a sleep option as well. If you guys want to use that to monitor like your sleep or whatever. And then like I mentioned, if you guys want to use this one touch option right here to turn on and turn off transparency mode, let me show you guys how it works. So just press and hold it. Alright, if you guys press and hold again, it changes on here. So you definitely have the option to change it on the app, or you can control it on the button, or you can use the side right here. If you guys are curious about how to use the different buttons on here, they provide you guys all the information in the user manual. And then like I mentioned earlier, if you guys want to use a bass up technology, you guys can use that on the Q20 headphone, but not on the Q30 and not on the Q35 headphone. So that is everything that's on the bar here. Let me show you guys a quick test of the microphone on each one of these headphones to show you guys what it sounds like for each different headphone microphone. So let's do that first. Alright, so what you guys are listening to right now is the audio that's coming from the microphone right here. If you guys can hear what it sounds like, let me actually go listen to the audio and see what it sounds like first. Alright, so what you guys are listening to right now is the audio that's coming from the microphone on here. If you guys can hear what it sounds like. Now I'm actually listening to the audio to see what it sounds like first. Alright, so what you guys are listening to right now is the audio that's coming from the microphone right here. If you guys can hear what it sounds like. Now I'm actually listening to the audio and see what it sounds like first. Alright, so now that you guys heard the audio for each different microphone that's on here, if you guys can hear the difference on here. I feel like the microphone that's on here is probably the best because of all the technology that's on here that they mentioned in terms of the two clear microphones with the AI noise reduction, which is really useful especially when you guys are outdoor. But that is everything that's on the bar right here. Now to unboxing and testing product. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So if I had to compare between all three of these headphones right here, all of them are actually pretty worth it in its own way. There's definitely a huge difference when you guys compare the Q20 to the Q30 and Q35. But when you guys compare the Q35 and the Q30, it's very similar. So if you guys were to pick between the Q30 and Q35, I wouldn't even look at the Q30. I'll just pick the Q35 because it has a lot of stuff on here on top of everything that the Q30 already provides for you guys. But when you guys compare like the Q35 to Q20, both of them are actually pretty good. Like I mentioned for the Q20, it definitely has a bass up technology, which is really nice that I wish they added on both of these headphones right here. But the cool thing about the Q30 and Q35 is the fact that they do have the ANC option, the transparency option, and a different noise cancellation mode on here as well that the Q20 does not have, which is really nice. So if you guys do want like a wireless headphone that has all the different benefits that's on here that this one does not have, and the only thing that you guys are sacrificing that is not on here, that is on this one here, is the bass up technology. So if you guys don't mind that, definitely have to say that the Q30 or Q35 is much more worth it than this one right here. And then for this one, if you guys are willing to sacrifice the transparency option and the app option for the bass up technology, then this one's definitely much more worth it, especially since it's so much more affordable than these two right here.